live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Monday. We're in the, I want to say this is the third week of September, which is pretty crazy. Fall starts 1 week from today, which is even crazier to think. So we're going to go through and talk about what you can expect this week around Vacation Land. If you have any comments or questions, drop them off in the comment box and we'll get to it at the end. So do want to begin with a live look outside our Bethel Weather Authority webcam. What a gorgeous start today. You can start seeing some fall foliage. We're going to start seeing some more fall foliage over the next couple of weeks. Looks like our webcam just went out. Quite strange. Some of the webcams go out every so often, then we get them back. But in the meantime, we're starting off our day with great visibility, 10 plus all along I-95, 1 mile on top of Mount Washington, though. Actually, before we go to those local temperatures, those current temps, let's go check out what Mount Washington looks like. Let's see how bad the fog is. And I have the webcam right here. Yeah, pretty foggy out there. Looks like it's starting to dissipate a little bit, or it's just entering. I can't really tell from the angle. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's 10:35 right now. It's currently 67 degrees in Portland, 66 up in Rumford, over in Augusta. That same idea. 64 over in Bar Harbor, 67 in Freiburg. Freiburg will be one of the warmer spots this morning. And as we take a look at the rest of the day, I love this graphic right now. It's feeling almost like fall, but not really. Try 60s this morning into the evening as well. Some 70s as we make our way throughout the afternoon into the evening too. Highs today ranging into the 70s, 69 degrees over in Rockland, the same down in York, 76 in Freiburg today, 75 in Augusta, 72 over in Rumford. So a warm day in general. As we take a look at our current drought monitor, not many changes from last week to this week. The new drought monitor will be released on Thursday, and more than 50% of the state is currently experiencing a drought. That red blurb, though, over in far western New Hampshire in Grafton County, that is an extreme drought. So it's pretty extreme, I should say, over in western New Hampshire. So with no rain in sight, this will probably get even worse. So the new fire risk has been released. It's a moderate risk. If the winds were higher today, we probably would be dealing with a high or very high fire risk. Winds are pretty light today out of the north, around 5 miles per hour. Shifting south towards the afternoon. And I do want to show our sunset tracker as fall starts in 1 week from today. The sunset next Monday on September 22nd is 6:37 p.m. And then in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just before 6:30. October 6th is in 3 weeks from today. We have a 6:12 p.m. sunset. As for the next couple of days, expect 70s to continue, a little bit warmer too. Further inland, try the mid to upper 70s all the way through Wednesday. Thursday will be our warmest day. So keep that in mind. Here's a live look at our satellite and radar right now. High pressure is beginning to build over New England, and we have that low pressure off towards our south, bringing some showers, some thunderstorms to the Carolinas and Virginia, eventually Maryland and Delaware and New Jersey too. I want you to keep in mind that low pressure over the next couple of hours into the next couple of days too. We have that low, so that'll be pretty interesting as well. Low pressure continues through around 5, 6 o'clock too, so we'll keep in mind on that. That's on Tuesday. This high pressure continues to build as well, so we'll keep that in mind moving on forward. Tuesday into Wednesday, we have that low pressure beginning to kind of try to go and affect New England, but I think that most of it will stay pretty dry, because this cold front's beginning to emerge from Canada. So we're going to keep an eye on that cold front that's moving through Canada. It's actually going to push that low pressure and that high pressure out of here. And in place, another high pressure will move on through. So that cold front is actually going to decrease our chances for some rain. So we're going to keep an eye out for another low pressure that comes near New England. I think that we probably won't see anything too crazy. We'll take a look at the temperature and precipitation outlook for the next 2 weeks too. It's not very impressive. So we have a high pressure that will build for the weekend. Of course, that mild air mass is with us through around Wednesday, Thursday. Once that cold front begins to emerge from Canada Thursday into Friday, we're going to have a pretty cool air mass that will enter for the weekend. So weekend weather consists of rain or sun, not rain. I wish rain, but sunshine and a little bit of a cooler stretch. 70s and 80s by Thursday. Friday, we're tracking some low 70s too. Into Saturday and Sunday, pretty interesting as well. Let's take a look at the current temperature outlook for the next 8 to 14 days. It's a little slow on my end, so I'm just going to wait for this to load. Looks above normal. These temperatures, it looks like a pretty warm end of September, so this is next week. So it'll warm up this week, cool down for the weekend, warm back up as we approach next week. So that'll be fun too. A little bit of a temperature fluctuation. As of this point, since January 1st, Portland has received 26.84 inches of precipitation. That is rainfall and snowmelt combined. So that is since January 1st. We should be over 32 inches of rain by now. So there is a pretty extreme rainfall deficit. We're about 6 inches, a little more, or a little less, I should say, below where we should be. So not great. And really the next 8 to 12 days, or 8 to 14 days, NOAA's Climate Prediction Center is forecasting below normal precipitation for northern Maine, up to the western Maine Mountains, northern Hampshire too. So it looks like it's going to stay pretty dry all the way through September. So let's take a look at our 7-day Weather Authority forecast before we end things out. We have another update coming up today at noon with Christian, CBS 13 at noon, and then Charlie tonight at 5 on CBS 13. So next 7 days, we have a couple more clouds on Wednesday due to that low pressure kind of coming near us and then getting pushed away. We'll max out with those temps on Thursday, lows at night into the 50s, 40s for the weekend. Cold front moves through Thursday into Friday morning, dipping down to the 70s, 60s by the weekend. That's for the coastline. Further inland, warmer near 80 degrees on Thursday, mid 60s as we approach Friday. So that's our 7-day Weather Authority forecast. And then I'm going to end out with our marine forecast before I end this live stream. Out on the water, winds will be out of the northeast, shifting south around 5 to 10 knots, waves 2 feet, no visibility issues. So we'll keep that in mind for the marine forecast. Not much going on this week, not really much going on the next couple of weeks. So if you have any questions or comments, you can find me on social media. And we'll have another update coming up today at noon. Thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful third week of September.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.